Hey guys, I'm Leela of Uku-Lela Therapy. I'm a board-certified music therapist and licensed mental health counselor, and this video is part one of a 6-part series I'm creating on using music in acceptance and commitment therapy. It's not about avoiding difficult emotions or positive thinking. It's about fully embracing life in all its messiness and discomfort and beauty, and about learning how to respond with awareness and compassion. In ACT, there are 6 core processes, thus the 6-part video series, that all work together like parts of a circle. We call this the hexaflex. The 6 parts include acceptance, cognitive diffusion, being present, self as context, values, and committed action. Each of these processes is like a note in a chord. By themselves, they work well and they're beautiful, but together they create beauty and harmony. And there's my cheesy musical metaphor for you today. So throughout the series, I'm going to use some creative music therapy interventions you can use for each of the 6 processes. These work beautifully together. Maybe as a group curriculum, you can use them with your clients, or you can use them for your own personal self-growth. Each video will come with a facilitator guide and handouts linked in my description. Today we're going to start with the foundation of it all, acceptance. Acceptance in ACT means making room for what's already there. Instead of fighting what's there or trying to push it away or get rid of it, it's saying, okay, this feeling is here right now, I don't have to like it, but I can allow it to exist. When we stop spending all of our energy resisting, we actually create more space for healing and movement and for choice and autonomy. In life, there's always gonna be sadness and loss and anxiety. We're gonna have negative emotions. That is inevitable. But we often make things harder by the way we relate to these emotions. We fight them, we push them away, or we give them too much power. The goal of acceptance isn't to like these feelings, it's to let them exist and be what they are, without adding more struggle on the top of it. Let's try an activity to explore this concept of acceptance. So I'm gonna play a sound, and I want you to just notice what happens and how you react to this sound. So what were your immediate reactions to that? Discomfort? Did you turn the volume down? Did you say, this lady's crazy? What's going on here? Well, let's think of this sound as like an uncomfortable emotion we might experience. So I'm gonna play it again, but this time let's take a breath. See if you can allow the sound to be there without turning it down or covering your ears, even if it's uncomfortable. You don't have to like it, just allow it to play out. So what was the difference? Well, for one, you weren't surprised by the sound the second time, but you did have more time to think about how you wanted to respond to it. Maybe it was a little uncomfortable, but not totally overwhelming or jarring. So next, let's brainstorm some feelings that might feel similar to this for you. So a feeling that you really hate, that you don't even like thinking about feeling. And if this is something that is like really fresh for you or that totally overwhelms you, I recommend not picking a feeling like that, maybe something a little less intense for the sake of this exercise. So for example, something I hate experiencing is anxiety. I hate guilt and shame. Nobody likes those feelings, but sometimes we have those ones that just like really stand out to us. Like when I feel anxiety, I'm like, no, go away, go away, go away. But I want you to pick something like that you're just like, ugh, no, I don't want to feel it. Before we do something with that feeling, let's talk about one way to allow and accept difficult emotions. And this is to describe them in abstract ways. When we describe emotions in this way, like through texture or color or shape, we kind of start separating ourselves from the emotion and just start to observe it rather than become it. That's acceptance in action. Some people resonate with this exercise more than others, so if you're like, well, I'm not getting anything from this, we'll address some other techniques in a second. So first, if you're comfortable, let's close our eyes and start bringing up this emotion, and you think about things that might bring this emotion up and what might trigger it. Where in your body do you notice it? And what words would you use to describe it? Is it heavy, dark, aggressive, subtle? Now think about the shape of this emotion. Now start to draw an outline around it in your body. Is it spiky, round, lopsided? What colors would this emotion be? So that was a real quick version of an exercise. but just to give you a little taste of how you can relate differently to an emotion. Some other ways to bring more allowance and acceptance around emotions is to name it to tame it. Sometimes just putting a name on the emotion can take away some of its power. So name it. Say, I am experiencing a feeling of blank, or I notice a feeling of blank. Don't say, I feel blank. We're trying to observe the emotion, not become the emotion. I'm experiencing anxiety right now. And then add, and that's okay. I'm experiencing anxiety right now, and that's okay. If it's not sitting with you the first time, repeat it over and over. I'm experiencing anxiety right now, and that's okay. I'm experiencing grief right now, and that's okay. I'm experiencing anger right now, and that's okay. You can even add a little nice touch by putting a hand on your heart. This kind of tells our brain that you're in a compassionate mode, that you're showing love and compassion to yourself. Now let's talk about some limitations of this exercise, because there are some. This exercise can be really powerful, but it really isn't for everyone. For people who are really fused with their thoughts and emotions, or have OCD, or have really intense trauma responses to certain feelings and emotions, this might not be the best place to start. We want to start with some more grounding and maybe some cognitive diffusion, which will be in part 2, throughout the process. So that's it for part 1, acceptance. Part 2 will be on cognitive diffusion, which ties in beautifully with acceptance. So please stay tuned for part 2 and check out the handouts and facilitator guide linked in my description, and subscribe and like if this was helpful for you. And if you like this video, please share it. And I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.